it's a little more of a gambit. Like I'm sure it will be more significant because with the Kimmy on the other side, there's a counter threat. You know, you can mirror what what Masha is doing. But now with the carry, maybe just maybe this is Onic being a little more um, cautious, right? Especially with the Selena now being fielded, and maybe the first time we'll see Oh My Venus on a tank. It's just a matter of time. And yes, it is an Oh My Kufra already taking some damage. Where is this from? Down mid. All right.
It was big, that's Lancelot. This is weird from Onic PH. They fielded Jay this time instead of Fuzaken. Oh My Venus just trying to contest this buff. So when they play Jay, they put Jay in either Kaja or this time is the Selena. And Selena for Jay is also very successful. Now Onic PH, they are going for an invade onto the red side, but there's a big collapse here coming out from Onic PH. Look at this, Masha bottom, I think.
Toshi is fighting with Yaknu,
And he's dead.
Oh, got it. Nice. All right, so that's an off-camera kill. We were focused up here on SGD Omega's jungle, and there you go. Yaknu surviving with a sliver of health, barely one more hit. So far, so good for Onic PH, but the question really is, have they recomposed themselves? They seem to be really shaken in game one, and Rockheart's spirit, you know, as to say, wherein he believes in the heart of the almost champion. I'm wondering if that's gonna pay. Oh, but look at this.
Fredden, nice dodge on the decimate. Oh, okay. Oh My Venus, we will showing some moves.
Yeah. Like
Sidesteps the decimate. What's it called? The decimate. Yeah. Sidesteps the ultimate of
execution.
GG.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the fan. And then
Execution. The
now
decimate is
with the third rose.
Martis. The decimate is Martis, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Phantom execution. It's been a long time.
Yep.
People.
Welcome back, Lancelot. More than one team have fielded Lancelot, and I think this is his age once more. So I'm liking it. You know, any evolution in the meta is good. Change is good.
Change is good. Toshi being forced by Iakno here. It's a matchup that we... Oh! Okay. Goodbye.
That's a narrow.
That's a goodbye, unless Iakno really trips, and he will. Fatal Links! Godly coming out from Haze. They punish the members of Onic PH. They take out Toshi, but in exchange of Iakno, I don't think that's a good trade at all for Onic PH in terms of like the presence in the map.
Yep. At best, it was a wash. At worst, it was payback, and they lost the gambit. So, you know, SGD Omega, good answer there, especially from Haze.
You're like the Fatal Links usage here. Of course, this is Haze. Half man, half amazing. Second round of buffs. Duly secured by both teams.
Buff secured.
Yeah,
buff secured.
Buff secured. Right. I think that Wise is also okay. With one assist on the Bounty Hunter. Gonna be threatened by X-Borg. Did Kenji steal the buff? I want to see. I need to see. Purple, but anyway, he's gonna be taken out here. He gets away with the help of his teammates.
Trap just barely missing.
Yeah. I need. Oh, unfortunately, I think the observers cannot hear us. They can hear the Filipino stream, but not us. So I still will have to wait whether or not Kenji got the buff, but this time no,
they get it. Down goes Toshi. Venus almost threatening Hajizi, missed with the revenge, but Jay pays the price. Hajizi gets the kill, landing his full kit with an orange buff to boot, and Iyaku's gonna have to get out of dodge as well as Venus, but they might be able to steal this crab, but it is reset. Now, we still don't have eyes on Wise, and we still cannot confirm whether or not he was able to take it, but by the way it looks, our Lancelot Hajizi has all the buffs in the world. I don't know about Wise though.
Well, chase all my Venus this time.
Back.
Very unlikely. It's that's really Toshi. One thing I have to take though is that Iakno On
Yeah.
oh sorry, it's Dilar on this Stamps is having a field day.
Yep,
Able
Dilar's-
to push the turret up. Oh,
Dilar's
there's the
working.
ultimate. So she's not gonna be hit by the turtle. Will be taken by the Lancelot. Now, oh my goodness, in trouble. Very low in health. Sponsing ball jumps in by GZ and Kenji with the last insanity to secure the kill. Now Dilar onto the backlines. Pops the ultimate. Contra Inferno in there. They take out the Lancelot with a stun coming up from Selena as well. No Toshi being chased down by Onic PH. Do they disengage this time? No, they found Haze. They will take out the Atlas. Onic PH finds and wins the first round of, I guess, the first clash, the full-on clash this
Yep.
game. And here's news. Kenji was able to steal the purple. Dilar might make him pay for it. Dilar, signature hero Thams, wins it against Export.
I'd love it. My second favorite Tams in the season, maybe only second to Kilowash, and it's nice to see him back on the Tams. And you're right, Wolf. They'll take down who they can, and with that kind of mindset, not necessarily shaken. And I think prayers answered. So it's confirmed. We do have Onic back in composure, and this will be a little bit more of a competitive matchup. And so far, so good for the boys in black and yellow. They're giving SGD a run for their money despite the 10-minute match we just saw. Oh, nice takedown by Venus.
Okay.
Man revenge.
All right.
The queen is angry. The queen is angry.
So before, Venus was like a queen in a regular setting where the queen just watches away from distance. This kind of queen is a chess queen. The queen that can move so much of a distance and can take down anyone from SGD Omega. So this time, Queen Venus is playing a more active role. And honestly, this is a breath of fresh air. Now, we were asking, will Venus perform well with the Kufra? I think that's no longer a question.
Lita Kufra here, able to take down even the core on the other team. But look at this Yaknu just working it. Ejector. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. That's not an ejector. That's a Fatal Link onto our Yaknu, onto the Cho. And we were seeing Jawhead so often, and they're the same team. You know, Jawhead and Atlas. So forgive me as I get confused. There's the ejector, actual ejector. Underneath, the bite by Dilar is real. Hot Inferno confirmed. Going out the sickles, gets the jump. Down goes the Jawhead. Thams in this game. Quite the factor for Onic. There's the jump. A one-man revenge once more by the Queen. That's the second round on Hajizi. Here's the insanity onto Dilar. The spin ends before taking down the demon. And now down bottom, it's Yaknu and Venus going for the turret once more, but Toshi gets the defend.
Man, oh man. Jawhead, he had no business throwing away Thams. At level 10 Thams when he was just level 7. And he was duly punished because of that. He didn't think that Dilar will fight that 1v1, and Dilar knows the limits of this hero. I would say that Oh My Venus on this Kufra, the way it's different from Fuzdaken is that it's more, I would say, disciplined. Dilar pops the ultimate though. Could be a clash incoming. Wise is really hitting from the sides. They have found NG the chop in from Oh My Venus. Same spot as where Hajizi was caught beforehand. They take out Haze because of this. And speaking of Oh My Venus, this is the wall where he was able to pin down Hajizi. And you mentioned that it's just a 1-month Tyrant's Revenge or Rage, but it is what changed the game.
It's all worth it.
It's so worth it, definitely.
Man, I'm loving it. So far, so good here for Onic PH, SGD Omega. They need to reset. I think they were feeling good from game 2. They were able to take down Onic in a record 10 minutes and 26 seconds. But you know what? This is a whole new battle. Onic PH, they reset so well, and they're learning from their mistakes in the season. And so far, Hajizi, man, 1-3-1, not very good stats for a core Lancelot. This is your only funnel at this point, so you really need to take care of yourself, Hajizi.
So with a bouncing ball, making it sure that this Lancelot is gonna struggle. Very much like how Onic PH have adjusted. This time, this Kufra is not a big ticket Kufra, right? It's not like your superstar Kufra, but it's not like a championship Kufra. It's not like a Honda Beast Kufra, but this is a Venus special. Purpose driven, and it's always gonna counter what SGD wants to do, which is to make sure that Hajizi is gonna fly. But oh my goodness, have clipped his wings.
It's an apple a day. You know what I mean? It's not dinner. It's not lunch. It's not your favorite meal of the day. It's not breakfast. It's that apple that you need to feel refreshed. And it's just the perfect piece of the pie here that Onic PH needs to get back in the game. 10-3 currently, up about 10,000 gold. You know what? I take that back. This is more like a nice coffee. It feels like a nice coffee because man, Venus has been taking it 3-3. And those one-man rages were on very specific targets. How GC to be specific? That's the perfect thing to hit.
That's right. And one thing that you want, that you really love about the Lancelot is the way it can dash through. But of course, with the bouncing ball threat and the fact that Oh My Venus is targeting this GZ hero,
you stop.
And even then, they also always have to think about this Selena. Arrows flying in makes it sure that Onic PH will have the better map control, at least map presence.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And vision. You got Abyssal Trap. That's right. This is so far so good for Onic PH. If there's one thing that is to note, maybe lacking in their execution, is Wise hasn't been getting any kills. With the Bounty Hunter at 11 minutes about now, 0-0-5. The only thing he's getting out of that emblem is
soon. You see, he went for the Rose Gold Meteor very early. I think that's important to take note. Instead of going for like endless battle into Golden Staff, he he stopped first before going for the staff and went for the Meteor, which kind of tells us he wants to be safe, because when Hajis pops the Thorn Grows, he wants to be able to fight afterwards, because the shield that you generate after receiving, or at least going down to a specific amount of HP.
Yep. It's a little bit more of an offensive Queen's Wings. You could have done Queen's Wings, but you want to have a little bit of a bite, so you go for the Rose Gold Meteor. So good choice here by Wise. I think he learned from his second game, but Iyakno just walking into a death bush there. 4 members. Ouchies. Maybe even 5.
That's gonna hurt. So Wise is very farmed right now, especially the rest of Onic PH. Dilar, Iyakno, and Wise. Even Oh My Venus almost trumps the net worth of Hajizi. Scratch that. Look at this. Jay and Oh My Venus, the most underfarmed heroes from Onic PH, they're still almost richer than the core of SGD Omega. Just 200 gold is nothing, honestly.
Yeah, hundreds of gold difference between one team support and the other core. So as it comes to farm, man, it's astronomical, the difference.
You see how SGD Omega called in 4 members just for Hajizi to get a blue buff or a purple buff.
Yeah.
It goes to show how behind they are in this game. And they are literally 9,000 gold behind.
And it's at the point where Onyx Wise is like, yep, I'll just take care of myself. You guys, you boys, and you just take care of SGD while I do this.
Wow, this is the Queen's spot. Always spinning down members in there. There's the Fatal Legs. Oh, maybe to their disadvantage.
Nope, they back out. They back out. Hayes understands, like, that was my bad, guys. Let's get out of here. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's the
close one though. But they get to push up top. They get to push up top. This is a breath of fresh air for SGD Omega, but Dilar's gonna solve that right here with the kill.
13 minutes, first turret falling in favor of SGD Omega. I mean, but in exchange for the Lord for Onic PH, I'm sure that Onic PH is very much happy with the trade. And I also like the fact that Onic PH waited for the 12-minute mark where the Lord will be enhanced before they went for that play.
Yeah,
and also this is the Luminous Lord. This is the classic carry play, by the way, wherein your tank will just get the attention of your opponents as well as 3 other members, while the carry will solo the Lord. And I think I've seen this at least 5 times the whole season.
Yeah, this is textbook carry thing. This is just good carry things. And by the way, Lopes, I think Wise is already at item lock. He has Wind of Nature, Golden Staff, Roku, with your Endless Battle, the boot, the machete, and there you go! Oh, man, rage on to Hayes and was that Kenji?
Oh, was
Yep, Kenji
Kenji.
gonna pop his immortality here. He's about to go down, survived with the Faraga armor to boot. And up top though, Dilar gonna keep him busy with the Phantom Inferno. And he is going to survive the full kit, but only for a few seconds as Toshi bites the dust. Yaknu to the rescue. Mid has been pushed already. What a diversion play from up top and down bottom from Onic PH. And now the next in line is top, and they get it done. Yaknu puts the final touch onto that turret, and Wolf, my man, they are trading 2 for 4. All right, make that 3 turrets already down, and Dilar's the only one out for for Onic. That's the only thing that SGD Omega got out of this exchange. My math is out the door, but who cares? Because Onic is in the base.
Onic PH off of the jump from Oh My Venus, and the overall game plan. This is macro in written. I would say this is the macro Bible. There you go. Onic PH have showed us another way of an old way, but a different approach or a new approach on how you create chaos so that your opponents will make the mistake. Bottom lane, they have 3 members, and then up top there's Thams 1 versus 2. Even when that was a 1 versus 2, they know that the Thams will always outgun the Masha. That's written in the books. Thams wins the matchup against Masha, and probably the only hero that can outmatch the Masha.
Yeah.
Which means Onic PH, they got the better of this. They jump in. Okay, this is just chaos once again. Dilar onto the backlines, just trying to deal damage on the Toshi. They fended off SGD Omega once again. This is the move so that SGD Omega will not get any gold out of this, or at least only onto Hajizi. Again, they're funneled. Now the stun connects onto Toshi. Will they dive? Just a little bit. Oh My Venus will miss the jump, but immediately gets away. They still have a lot of minions in here. Now Heat is in trouble. Can he go down? Oh, what an ultimate coming out from Oh My Venus. Allows them to get more kills. Hajizi is down. It sure is the base. Onic PH